But we begin with the growing calls for Shelby Township's police chief to be fired for controversial tweets during recent protests.
A 3-hour township meeting about the fate of Chief Robert Shelby.
And in fact, we've just learned a decision will not come tonight. The chief was put on paid leave for tweets under a personal account during recent protests, referencing vicious barbarians that deserve body bags. Mara McDonald monitoring this hearing from Shelby Township. And Mara, we know that a lot of the residents are speaking in the meeting, some of them in support of the chief, but more calling for him to be fired.
Sandra, exactly. And let me explain to everybody what went down out here. Shelby Township Hall is still closed to the public because of COVID-19. So they did the public portion of this meeting via Zoom, had people call in. The public portion of this meeting is just wrapping up right now after 3 hours. They're heading into a closed session with the township board, Chief Shelby, the township attorney, for him to present his case about these tweets. Take a look. The controversy surrounds Chief Bob Shelby's personal Twitter account, not one affiliated with the department. On it, he makes multiple inflammatory tweets, which, as the township supervisor said, at a minimum can be viewed as unprofessional and at worst derogatory and racist. The tweets surround the civil unrest around the country. The township board has brought him up on multiple charges, including violating his oath of office. This afternoon, the township had a public meeting via Zoom, a mix of about 40% Shelby residents and 60% from out of the community, virtually all asking that Shelby be fired.
These comments are racial, they're racially biased, and it is unacceptable for anyone, a police officer, chief of police, that is supposed to serve and protect all residents, to make these kind of comments.
I believe he should be removed. I think that this is a question that it goes way beyond Shelby Township.
Shelby is a popular chief here and enjoys a strong relationship with the township board. He did have some supporters this afternoon, though, including one of his detectives who called into the meeting.
In no way do I feel Chief Sly is engaged or supports police brutality. My family and I have a complete confidence in the integrity and character of Chief Sly.
Back here live, those who called in later in this meeting to support the chief said they believe that those tweets he sent out are referencing looters, people engaging in criminal activity during civil unrest, not the protesters themselves. They also say they believe the whole issue is being hijacked by forces outside of the township with an agenda. We're live in Shelby Township tonight. I am guessing, Steve and Sandra, that we're going to hear a decision on the chief's future employment here, likely next week. Back to you.
All right. Well, we will obviously continue to follow this. Thank you, Mara.